Hello all, and welcome to day 34 of Film of the Day. Today's Film of the Day is an action-packed sci-fi film released in 2008, and it is Outlander. Outlander was directed and co-written by Howard McCain. He wrote it with Dirk Blackman. And when you read the story, it sounds like it should be like a B-movie, but it just works so damn well. Jim Caviezel plays the lead as Kanan, who crash lands on Earth during the reign of the Vikings. And so Kanan, helps the Vikings take on this big alien called the Morwen. So yes, I will let you process that if you haven't heard about this film. Aliens and Vikings. It does sound like a B movie, doesn't it? Like the typical... And the great thing about this film, though, probably why it works, is it just has a badass feel to it. The effects kind of lose it a little with the Morwen, because I think they actually spend the most amount of the budget on the actual crash landing and on his suit and props and stuff like that. It's not bad CGI, and it does work. That's the beauty of it. It's not the worst I've seen, and it's not the best. So it's kind of a... Have you noticed, though, how some films have this really good CGI and have just a low budget, and some have the biggest budget, like $100 million, and the CGI is just... No. Just doesn't really work. There are a lot of films where the CGI just drags the movie down. Have you noticed? There are some films where you really enjoy it and then a monster appears and the CGI is so shitty that it just makes the film totally awful. But this is not... The CGI actually does work. That's the great thing. So, Jim Caviezel. Let's talk about Jim Caviezel for a while. Isn't he like the most underrated actor in the world? Have you seen him? Every role he takes, even though it's a sci-fi, doesn't matter what it is, he just commits 150%, and his emotional acting is just brilliant. How this man has never won an Oscar is beyond me. But it does have some other amazing actors: Sophia Myles, Jack Huston, Ron Perlman, and John Hurt. So yeah. And what's great about this film also is it is the very first film of all time to feature Old Norse, which is an ancestor to the modern Icelandic and Scandinavian language. So they actually did the research for this film, which I'm very glad to see and hear. So the film of the day is Outlander. It really is good, really enjoyable. Thank you all for watching. Please share and subscribe if you feel like it. Take care. Hope to see you all again tomorrow.